Hey, this is John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Today we're doing a review demo of the BC Rich BCR6N. This is BC Rich's first jump into the acoustic market, and they did it really well. BC Rich has always made great guitars, weird rocker guitars that are so different from anything else that you really have to respect them. But with this, they went with a very traditional style and traditional elements, but they put a little flash on it too. And I'll tell you all about the details. So here's how we're recording this. We're using a Royer R121 that's run into an Apogee Quartet in the Pro Tools. And in addition with that, we're using the proprietary pickup in this, which is the Fishman Sonotone. We're running a 1/4-inch cable out of this into a radial DI, and that's going into Pro Tools as well. And we'll kind of show you how they both work together and how they work separately. In fact, why don't we do that right now? This is just the guitar with the mic. And this is just the pickup, the Fishman. The controls are hidden in here, which is great. You've got access to them, but they're not cutting a hole in the top. Speaking of the top, that is probably the most important part of any guitar, and they did this right. They went with a solid spruce top and supported by modern X bracing that's scalloped. So it's what you see in a lot of top line guitars. Next, let's talk about the sides and back. It is a rosewood back and sides, and you can see that they went with this 3-piece back, kind of like Martin did on their D35. That's really the only other guitar I can think of that does that 3-piece, but it looks like a 3-piece back with this sort of cool pointing right there, mother of pearl. Neck is mahogany, Grover tuners, which I dig. They're kind of bulletproof, and I like that old school 70s look to it. To me, it's very much like kind of a guild. Some kind of cool abalone touches there around the rosette, the border to it, and the inlays. 21 medium jumbo frets. Scale length is 25.5. That's the basic deals. Oh yeah, bone nut, which I love. Also has a rosewood bridge and a dual action truss rod. And amazingly, it's a very affordable guitar. I think they retail for about $500 and change, $525, something like that. And it's kind of amazing to have this pickup and all these ingredients there for that. I mean, I've spent hundreds of dollars just on a pickup alone, so it's pretty impressive. So enough yakking. Why don't I just talk or play a little bit, and you can hear what it sounds like. So when we came in, I had my E tuned down to a D and was doing kind of a strummy thing that shared the harmonics. But I got the low guy back up to E, and I'm going to do some picking things that can show the balance of the guitar. Because, in my opinion, and I'm sure most of you feel the same way, a good acoustic guitar the fat strings and the skinny strings should roughly be the same volume. So let's see how it does. I'll just play a little bit and quit yakking. Man, I think that's cool, and you can do like finger picking stuff. Let me see if I can find my finger pick. I can't. Well, you got the idea. It's nice, right? I mean, bass seems real loud and proud, but you still get the definition up top, you know. It also does the whole, you know, just plain comping chords really well. Or like, you know, bluegrassy things. Man, I dig that. It reminds me, I think I said earlier, a bit of like the old guilds, kind of that vibe. Maybe it's a headstock, but it sounds great. So to read the full written review, go to premierguitar.com. And while you're online, make sure you like us on Facebook and subscribe to our ever-growing YouTube channel. We've got some new series like my series, What Bollinger Plays, where I show you this very easy crap I play that I promise you can play too. And also there's Axes and Artifacts, where we take a look at classic guitars and classic amps. It's JB, till next time.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on premierguitar.com.